guys, Adam here from Cigar, and today we're going to be reviewing the Arturo Fuente Anejo number 49. It's a nice long Churchill cigar. It's got a cedar wrapper, so let's slide that off. It's got a really nice dark wrapper. Spots here and there. A couple nicks, but hopefully that won't be any problem. Just a big cedar, mostly from the sleeve. A lot of cedar. Alright, well, let's get this cut up and start going. That is one of the most smoother cuts I've ever seen. Draws a little bit on the firm side, but first off, getting a really nice, sweet, I want to say a sweet, just general tobacco, some pepper on the end, very thick, oily mouthfeel. That's about it. So we will see when we get more into this in the first third, which will be a while because pretty big sticks, so. But as I am told, and I know with Anejos, you get a lot of flavor out of these, so we'll see what this one offers. Alright, we will come back to the first third, see what we get. Alright, about 15 minutes in now. Ash still holds on really nicely. Flavors are really, really nice. Getting a really nice creamy chocolate. Some wood notes, a little bit of leather now. Very, very smooth. Much expected out of this, as you know, I've come to know about Anejos, but incredibly smooth. The flavors are absolutely perfect at this point. And by the way, I apologize if squinting is kind of glary out here, but back on track. Very smooth, silky smooth flavors. A lot of oily mouthfeel after the draw. Some pepper on the end. The draw is, the finish is starting to come a little bit longer now than usual, but absolutely gorgeous flavors coming out of it at this point. Nice white tight ash, still hanging on. Great flavors. I mean, these cigars are fairly pricey, and I mean, if you find them, I mean, you know, if you like any of the Opus X's, I'm told that sometimes, from what I've heard, that they're used with the same long filler as an Opus X. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But a lot of people that I know have these say that it tastes along the lines of an Opus X. So, you know, I hope that's true because I really dig some of the Opus X flavors. I mean, those are incredibly nice. But I've heard people say that these are a lot better, almost. But very nice flavors so far, and definitely full-bodied at this point. I mean, a lot of flavors come in, transition after the draw. Very nice. Draw still remains very perfect. It's a little bit on the tight side from what I'm, normally used to, but the only exception is that it's putting off an incredibly good amount of smoke. So that's the only exception why I'm really enjoying this draw. Very nice flavors. We will get more into this and come back in the start of the second third. Alright, about an hour in now, a little bit into the second third. The flavors are still very creamy, exceptionally smooth. Getting a big oily pepper on the finish, but it's a lot of cedar so far. I would like to say most of that's contributed by the sleeve that was on it, but getting a really thick cedar, I want to say a little bit of a cocoa here and there, but a lot of cedar coming through. There are a couple points where I've gotten a little bit of a head kick, like a little tease of a headache, but goes away after 5 minutes. I'm willing to bank on the Ligero starting anywhere from here on down, so and hopefully it won't kick my mind, but most likely if it does, I'll keep going anyway, because I'm really digging these flavors. I mean, they're extraordinarily smooth. It does have a little bit of a tingle in your throat on a couple draws, so I've got a bottle of water here, but you know, for those people who can handle it, you know, I like to have water with me just in case. But you can definitely taste it. It's a very deep, oily, tingly feeling in your throat. That's what she said. And other than that, that was very smooth. I mean, creamy, full-bodied, I would say. The strength is creeping. You can feel it, you know, come in here and there. But the strength is not anywhere close to anything I would say mild, if that. All flavor, really. Nothing bad to say. The burn is not perfect, dips and waves, but it's going along perfectly. Great smoke output. Ash holds on for pretty good inch at a time, so great cigar here. And for its time, I mean, it's a pretty long cigar. It's actually 7 by what I think it was 7 5/8, so longer than a normal Churchill. So probably push this to 2-hour mark maybe. Depends on how fast or slow you like to smoke it, but great flavor so far. Really digging it, and I will come back to you in the final third, and we'll see what we got. About an hour 50 minutes in now, and the strength is here. I'm getting a headache, a little bit dizzy. The Ligero is officially kicked in, so I'm going to call it a day on this one. But you can probably get another maybe 15-20 minutes out of this at the most. The only downside to the cigar was taking off the band. There was a lot of glue on it, and you can see the damage of the wrapper, but it's still burning perfectly through it. But again, companies using a lot of glue. I don't know why so many people like to go glue happy, but you know, it's ridiculous. But other than that, it didn't really affect the cigar all too much, aside from those little nicks and tears. The flavors, I got a very unique, I want to say like a Stubbs barbecue sauce. It was very interesting. I've never had anything like that in any cigar. But it definitely triggered my mind into, oh, it tastes like a Stubbs. For those who know Stubbs barbecue, it had that sweetness and then a peppery zing kick on the end. Only was like for one puff and then went away completely. But it was very different, very unique. Flavors have been exceptional from the beginning to the end. But nothing bad to say. Good burn time. You know, I had one minor touch up. Other than that, that was about it. Ash holds on for a good third at a time. 4 solid chunks. Great flavors. I mean, these are fairly pricey. Anejos will tend to run you a little bit on the upper end. I got mine for about $12, so it's a little pricey than normal. I know you can find these cheaper somewhere else, but well worth a shot. People say that they taste similar or along the lines of an Opus X. I'm going to agree. I'm not going to say that it tastes like an Opus X, but it has some very similar qualities to an Opus X. Maybe they use the same long filler, I don't know, but I'm convinced that they might. The flavors are there though, full-bodied, full strength, but this one's kicking my hindquarters now. I am done. I mean, I am dizzy, really lightheaded when you stand up. I can't do anymore, so, but all in all, flavor-wise, exceptional. Nothing bad to say about this one. So, this has been the Arturo Fuente Anejo number 49. I'm Adam. Don't forget to comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.